All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Colton Posey Fishing. So, I've been working on something big,
Yeah, boy.
and it's a question that I get recurring over and over and over again. Is when I go to a new lake, how do I break that lake down, basically? So, that's a question that I get all the time, and now that I've got the equipment to basically show you exactly how I do it, um, that's one thing that's going to be coming in the future. Not this week, but next week.
What?
Um, Either case, today we're gonna be having fun.
Nice.
We're gonna go pond hopping and just have a good day. But I'm also gonna be answering some of y'all's questions. So stay tuned. This is something you don't want to miss. All right, guys. So I'm gonna be answering a few questions. I got my dad over there. He's catching fish.
Nope.
But one of the questions that I got here recently was if this guy, he's right-handed, and was wanting to know if he swapped to a left-handed reel. He sees a lot of the pros using left-handed reels, that way they can cast with their right, and then it just stays more consistent stuff. Is it worth doing that? So
I'd pinch that like about right where I'm at. I pinched the head off of it. Oh crap, you done? Huh?
it kind of depends on you. Me personally, I've tried it. Now I run my spinning reels left-handed, but the reason I do that is because I'm just comfortable running a spinning reel left-handed. That's basically it. But it's kind of all up to you as far as comfortability. I mean, if you're comfortable doing that, then do it. Make a base. Make a base. Hold it out.
Oh, you
Make it look a little bigger. But if you're not comfortable doing it, you're gonna have to spend some time practicing to do it. So, there's pros and cons to both sides of it. So, pros is you ain't having to move your arms and stuff as much. You can probably get a little bit better cast and stuff like that, and so on and so forth. But that's really about it. Maybe a little bit more speed, something along those lines. Me personally, I never saw a huge benefit in doing it, so I don't do it.
A few moments later.
Not my frog.
No.
It looks like.
Yeah.
I know it looks like it's because I had 5 of them and gave you one. Oh, like you ain't never used none of my tackle. Huh? Like you ain't never used none of my tackle.
Oh, I've used your tackle. Well, let me rephrase that. I've overused your tackle. Now, another question that I got the other day was about breaking down a new lake. So I constantly get messages from y'all about you going to a new lake, whether you're fishing a tournament or something like that. But the tournaments that are fishing are at different lakes across the country and stuff like that, and you're not exactly sure how to break down that lake. So I'm kind of going to give a quick summary of what to do right now, but next week's video I'm going to do a full breakdown of a lake that I've never fished, and we're going to talk about it and what I would do personally. They keep on it for a minute too. See him run it down.
You'll put that frog on.
Huh?
Put that frog on.
Yeah, they may hit it.
Oh, I know they did it.
No!
With that being said, when you're going to a new lake, there's a couple things you need to establish. Most of the people that I talk to, you bass fish, so you need to break down and figure out, are you fishing for spotted bass? Are you fishing for largemouth bass? Are you fishing for smallmouth? What population of fish is most dominant in that lake? And once you figure that out, like let's just say it's spotted bass, then you're going to adjust to the spotted bass.
But you had to start pretty good one. Huh? That was a pretty good one. Seemed like a better one, didn't it?
Oh, that feels like a better one. Yeah, that is. That's a good one. Very good.
Oh, man.
Healthy. It knocked the mold off of it. I'm on the old for old. He's pretty.
Yeah,
They still
yeah.
healthy even though
Oh,
you killed
yeah.
that grass.
Oh, yeah, I like plenty in there.
So then we need to know what season we're in. So is it spring? Are we in the pre-spawn, spawn, or post-spawn? Or is it summer where we're actively chasing big schools of very, very active fish? You know, is it fall where, you know, most of these fish are feeding up for the winter and, you know, getting real fat and chunky and stuff like that? Or is it winter where the fish's metabolisms are real slow, so you're going to have to fish real slow and adjust to that and the depth range and stuff like that? Bigger than the
I think the frog's after him.
So once you establish that part, you kind of want to break down, you know, is it a highland reservoir? Is it a natural lake? Is it a river system? If it is a river system, do they pull current heavily or things like that? If it's a highland reservoir, you know, what kind of, you know, baits in the area? Is it threadfin shad? Is it gizzard shad? Is it blueback herring? Or, you know, just multiple things like that. Figure out what they're going to feed on. I mean, any lake or river you go to, you know there's going to have crawfish in it. So with that being said, you always know you can kind of establish a crawfish pattern no matter where you go. So just always be aware of that. But understanding the other types of bait and stuff that's in that area can help you catch a lot more fish. They hit it. It's a monster. But that's basically it on the lake breakdowns. Like I said, that's just kind of a quick summary. I'm gonna break down a huge. It'll be a completely different video, but I'm working on it right now. I'm gonna break everything down based on different seasons and stuff like that. It's just gonna take a little bit of time. Did your knee ever get better?
Yeah, it hurt.
I'm sure it did. Usually when you put bone down on a metal object, it's pretty rough.
Okay, I couldn't get loose.
But anyways, moving forward. This is a question that I got the other day about equipment. Okay, so, and this is very, very controversial among fishermen. Period. I mean, you got just like you got Ford, Chevrolet, Toyota guys, whatever. They're healthy though, ain't they?
Yeah.
So, reels. What kind of reel should you buy?
There it is. Like healthy.
Yeah, look healthy. Look at his gut.
Oh yeah. Fat.
Me personally, buy whatever you can afford, but try to get the best quality for, you know, the best bang for your buck, basically. Me personally, I'm not sure that I think they're named something different now, like X or Black X or something like that. But the Abu Garcia Black Max, really good, $50-$60 reel. I mean, I personally still use a Black Max on one of my on one of my rods. I absolutely love it. But anything on, you know, the Abu Garcia, the Daiwa, the loose side, stuff like that, Shimano, they're gonna be your best bet for, you know, the best bang for your buck. It just depends on how much you want to spend. Now, oh, come on. Said this before, you kind of got to be careful if you're not dealing with individuals making, you know, custom baits and rods and reels and stuff like that. I mean, they're all pretty similar. Some of the stuff can be a little bit different. If it is a little bit different, it's not a huge difference. So it's, you know, it all depends on what you want to spend. It's just like boats and stuff now. There's very few boat companies out there that deliver a good handcrafted boat. I think, you know, you've got what, Falcon and Gator Tracks. I mean, just very few out there. So he hit it. See him swirl? He's hitting it again. He ain't much bigger than a frog, was he? He wasn't getting that frog in his mouth.
He just slapped on the crap.
A lot of stuff's corporatized now, and that's just the way it is. It's the way the world's moving forward, especially in the fishing industry. So, you know, get the best for your buck. That's about it. The Black Max Daiwa CC80, I think that's what it's called. That's another good one if you want to stay under that $100 range.
There he is.
Didn't even get him in the mouth.
He tried to hit the blade, didn't he?
Yeah.
Through the gill.
As far as rods go, I mean, your Duckett Green Ghost, those are good rods. I've had them for years. I like them. And then, you know, the Abu Garcia rods, the Veritas, stuff like that. Powell's a really good rod that I fished with for maybe a year or so. They're actually really good rods. I got one, you know, on sale or something like that. 13 fishing rods, they're good rods. Yeah, he's smaller than that other.
Yeah.
Look at him. He just hatched.
He's pretty,
Yeah, that's pretty. I haven't got to try Gerald Swindle's version yet, but I'm sure it's just as good. But I mean, it all depends on what you want to spend, guys. Me personally, just get the most bang for your buck. I mean, you ain't got to have all the high tech, you know, equipment in the world. I mean, these fish got little bitty brains. It's usually just figuring them out. Make sure your equipment and stuff ain't gonna tear up. That's really about it. That feels like a good one.
better. Oh yeah.
That's a good one. Good for him here.
Oh yeah.
Barely got her. Barely.
Good pound and a half.
Yeah. Hardy.
Yeah.
Feels like another good one. No. Just deep.
Good ones. Good ones spits out now.
Yeah. That's what it was. About a 10 pounder had this little baby in its mouth with their They're healthy though. They good eat. So either way, I hope you appreciate the video. If you did, leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget, we got members only now, so if you're interested in that, it's $2.99 a month. You get exclusive access to all my videos. And also, you can contact me directly about any fishing questions that you got. So either way, guys, I appreciate it, and I'll see you next time.